touch her long enough, and it was a pet hate of Martin's. Martin O'Neill.
Gary Mackay-Steven, edge of the box, takes a shot, it takes a deflection, I think, off touch, but it's Storey. Tries to get in there, he's on the edge of the box, takes a shot, fires it just over. Didn't really trouble Craig Gordon. It's Vigurs, curls it to the edge of the 6-yard box, and it's a header, and it's an open goal. Craig Gordon had missed it, an Inverness player, and it looks as if it's Gary Warren, and he probably cannot believe it. He will never get an easier chance to score at Celtic Park, Tom.
Yeah, I think it was Craig Gordon just coming out.
40 yards from goal, plays it through to Griffiths. Griffiths edge of the box on his left foot, plays it low, it's saved by Fawn Williams. He couldn't have seen it. Flicks the ball, but he's dispossessed by Vigurs. Vigurs into the box, gives it to Draper. Draper takes a shot, and it takes a deflection and just wide. And if Boyata hadn't got a touch that one, I don't think he knew too much about it. That was heading into the top corner.
Yeah, it certainly goes in that direction of whether Craig Gordon would have got there as well. But you know, we were great. As last week, just before half time, we certainly joke things up a bit.
Okay, Stephen gives it to Armstrong into the box, takes a shot, and it's wide of the right hand post. But a better move for Celtic. The two former Dundee United players combined. It's not forward, gets the return. Finds its way to Armstrong, who takes a snapshot from the penalty spot, and it's saved. Gives it back to Brown inside left channel, 25 yards from goal. He knocks it into the area. Griffiths chests it down, and Armstrong takes the shot, and it's just wide. And Roberts has got beyond Sviatchenko. Sviatchenko can't challenge him. Roberts is into the box. There's a chance for Inverness. Roberts, and it's saved by Craig Gordon. Great save there to deny Roberts, and Sviatchenko had to stay on his feet because if he brought him down, he was off.
Yeah, even obviously been on the yellow card.
It's cleared that Celtic pick up the loose ball again. A bit of pressure there from Ronnie Dyla's side. Lustig furious there that Beaton didn't see him. Eventually breaks to Gary Mackay-Steven, and he finishes into the box, into the net. It's 1-0. Well, absolute relief there because Celtic were struggling.
Yeah, but certainly it looked as though they'd increased the pace a little bit just towards the end there, and it was Gary Mackay-Steven with plenty of...
Gives it to the Celtic striker Griffiths on his left foot, gives it, leaves it himself, plays it low, and it's on back of the net, and Lee Griffiths works a goal out of nothing. Tierney set it up. Lee Griffiths' second goal of the afternoon, goal number 31 for the season, and it's 2-0 to Celtic.
Is there ever going to be a game where Lee Griffiths doesn't...
He's forward, Lustig sprints on the overlap again, Johansson takes a touch, gives it forward to Lustig, cuts it back, looking for Johansson, he side foots in, is saved by Owen Fawn Williams. Sharp box, it's dinked to the far side. It's eventually cleared by Scott Allen, picked up by Horner. He's under pressure from Beaton. Gets the loose ball right back, and he plays it low, and it's... The whistle goes, and it's Tansey who steps forward, who plays it into the arms of the Celtic goalkeeper. Plays it long, looking for Griffiths. Warren gets his body in front of him, but Griffiths shrugs him off. Shapes to shoot, and it's just wide of the right hand. Thread it through, looking for Allen. Tansey dispossessed. Allen's into the box, cuts it back. It's a chance for Roberts. He fires it, and it's blocked by Warren. Well, he was looking. Gives it to Allen. Allen spins round his man. It's Allen into the box. He's challenged there. Well, Celtic fans looking for a penalty. On the game of almost the last touch. 30 seconds to go. His 32nd goal of the season. Low to the left-hand side of Owen Fawn Williams. It's 3-0. It's 3 points. It's 6 points clear.
And almost the goal of the game, isn't it? With interplay between the players running about the edge of the box. I thought somebody was the one to have a wee pop at goal, but you knew when it falls to Lee Griffiths, he's the one that lost to pull the trigger. And as you see, once again, the accuracy of the shot almost into the side now, or is into the side netting. And that just rounds off a nice performance in the second half. Deservedly getting a victory now, but it certainly was a hard work game today.
So 3-0, and there'll not be much time left. The official is already looking at his watch, and there it is, the last touch almost for Lee Griffiths, his second goal of the afternoon. 3-0 for Celtic.